yeah, here we go again. All right, let's talk some more about this abortion called And Just Like Shit. All right, that's the real name, And Just Like Shit. All right, excuse me. Yes, I'm Diego, and I'm going to give you a straight man's point of view. Okay, whether you like it or not, baby. Yeah, so, I don't want to offend anybody out there. I really don't. I'm not trying to offend you, okay? I'm just giving you a straight man's point of view, okay? This is a point of view you never got when you watch Sex and the City and you watch this piece of shit with your girlfriends and your gay friends and your fucking slumber parties and drinking your fucking Cosmos and shit, I'm none of that stuff, okay? I'm going to tell you what a straight guy, because there's no straight men involved in this show. There's no straight man in front of the camera or behind the camera, okay, on this show. And so there needs to be some sort of fucking heterosexual man representation somewhere in this fucking piece of shit, all right? So much for fucking diversity. Okay, all diversity means is get rid of the fucking straight people. Okay, get the fuck out of here with that noise, all right? Obviously, no straight men were consulted when these scripts were being written or when the producers decided to cast the characters or any of the fucking shit that's going on this show, all right? This is not Sex and the City. This is some fucking propaganda, some fucking LGBTQ, BLM fucking propaganda. That's all this fucking shit is. It's all about trans lives matter and shit like that. It has nothing to do with fucking heterosexual relationships or dating or trying to manage your way through fucking dating in a big fucking city. It has nothing to do with that anymore. Okay, it's all about the fucking message. It's all about the fucking using the right pronouns, okay, and shit like that. Okay, that's what it's all about in the sexual identity politics. Okay, how there's got to be diversity for everybody, all genders, all sexualities. Okay, except for heterosexuality. That one's got to fucking go. It had its day. Okay, it had a good run. Okay, now it's time to open our expand our horizons. Okay, open our legs to other things. Okay, see what I mean? I mean, pretty soon there's gonna be fucking animals and fucking robots involved. All right, and I don't want to be around for that. Okay, that's where we're going. That's where we're fucking going. Okay. And that's what this show is, okay? This show is just a bunch of fucking bullshit. A bunch of bullshit stories written by gay guys, lesbians, and men with literal vaginas, okay? Talking about what they think heterosexuality is, despite the fact they've never experienced heterosexuality. This is what they're writing about, okay? This is what they're talking about. No wonder they're fucking out of a job. No wonder they're all fucking protesting right now, okay? With their union. The writers and the actors are protesting right now with their unions, okay? To try to get fucking better pay, more rights, more fucking residuals, shit like that, and it's not gonna fucking happen because no one's watching this bullshit, okay? Why? Well, this show is a perfect fucking example. I mean, look at the way the characters are being depicted here, okay? Now, listen, obviously the show is not made for me. It never was. Neither was Sex and the City. I did enjoy the show, but I do understand the show was not made for me, okay? I was not the target audience. I was not the demographic, okay? These episodes weren't written for my benefit. They were written for fucking horny fucking middle-aged women, teenage girls, and gay guys. I fucking get it, all right? But the show was entertaining, okay? There's a lot of product placement in there. There's a lot of bullshit in there, okay? Sex and the City was always the ones that told you when the new iPhone was coming out, okay? Or they told you what the coolest fucking new type of music was, or what new fucking devices were cool at the moment, that kind of shit, like Amazon Prime, okay? They did a fucking episode where Charlotte used Amazon Prime to buy a book online. Oh my God, okay? And then they delivered it to her house. Holy fucking shit. Now this sounds like no shit, Diego. That's like fucking every day. That's what Amazon does. What the fuck are you, an idiot? I was like, yeah, but this was 2001. Okay, when she did that, okay? This wasn't 2023. This wasn't 2016. This wasn't 2014. This was 2001. Okay, when that episode aired. All right, so it's like, this shit was ahead of the times. Okay, they set the time. They set the trends that were to come, okay? I remember Sex and the City Part 1, the movie. The first movie they did, that was the first time I ever saw a fucking smartphone, with all the fucking apps on it. I'd never seen a phone like that before until I saw that movie. Holy shit, now that's every fucking phone, so it's like, the show's always kind of been ahead of its time, in that sense. It brings out the product placement really well. They've always done that, okay? Last season we had fucking ads for fucking, they did ads inside the episodes for some sort of fucking KY jelly, and some other fucking bullshit, the Peloton, that was a big fucking disaster. They did an ad for Peloton inside the fucking story of the show, only to have Big have a fucking heart attack after he rode his Peloton. Like, what the fuck? That's not how you do product placement. I think the president of marketing for Peloton actually got fired for that. Okay, because you don't put your product in an episode, and then have the main character die using your product. That's not the way you do a commercial inside of a fucking TV episode. But that's what happened. All right. So the show fucking suffers in a lot of ways. It's not realistic. Oh, obviously you're gonna tell me, oh yeah, well of course all TV's not realistic. Yeah, and everybody knows that. What the fuck's wrong with you? Well, of course it's not realistic, but it's got to be plausible. Okay, it's got to be some sort of believability in it, because if there's no verisimilitude in this thing, then we're not going to go with anything. All right. If you give me a love story about a guy and a girl, and they're on a hiking trip, and they meet each other, and they get lost, and they have to rely on each other to get their way back to civilization. Okay, that's verisimilitude. I can see that happening in real life. I can understand why the characters would fall in love. They're in dangerous circumstances. They got to find their way back to civilization. They got to do it together, or else they're not going to survive. Okay, but if that were to happen, all of a sudden some fucking big dick fucking green Martian showed up and started fucking the girl. I'm like, wait a minute, whoa, wait a minute here. What show what movie am I watching here? I thought it was about two people that get trained. Now there's a fucking big dick green alien fucking the girl. Okay, like, what movie is this? This ain't the movie I thought it was. You see what I mean? That's not plausible, because that has nothing to do with the fucking love story. Although I will want to see that movie. That has nothing to do with the fucking love story that it was promoted as, that they told us it was going to be, that we thought it was going to be this type of a genre, survival genre, and it ended up being a bad fucking porno. You see what I mean? Okay, they're lied to you. It's not believable. It goes this type of movie goes into a different category. Okay, it doesn't go into the category that it was marketed with. You see what I mean? And that's what fucking Sex and the City is. That's what this fucking piece of shit is. And just like crap, okay? We thought that we were going to get a bunch of old ladies, to see how their relationships are doing, only to find out that Carrie fucking kills her husband in the first fucking episode. And by killing him, I mean he has a heart attack and she does not call 911. She just lets him fucking die in front of her while she's counting the money that's going to go into her bank account, like tomorrow. That kind of thing. We get fucking Miranda, who leaves her husband of fucking 23 years. Okay, so she can fuck some ugly fucking trans land whale. I mean, what the fuck, man? I mean, I knew Miranda was always a bitch, but goddamn, man, she went through a lot of shit to end up with Steve, only to throw it all away like that over some disgusting, ugly fucking Ralph Cramden, Fred Flintstone motherfucker with fucking lipstick on. Get the fuck out of here, man. Come on, that's just sad. And then Charlotte, all the fucking Botox in her face, she can't even fucking emote anymore, and yes, she's gained weight, and she treats her fucking husband like shit. She turned into a fucking bitch. She turned into a Karen, and Charlotte was the sweetest one. She was the nice one. She was the pleasant one. Okay, she was the one that the guys were mostly attracted to, because she was very feminine and she was very sweet. Now she's just a fucking Mary Poppins wannabe who treats her fucking husband like absolute fucking shit, treats everybody like shit. Treats clerks, saleswomen at fucking at boutiques. She treats everybody like fucking shit. Like she's the fucking boss bitch. And it's like, what the fuck happened to this character? My God. And then she fucking sucks her fucking kids' asses. Like, what the fuck is this? What kind of parenting is this? It's just, then they give us all these fucking bullshit characters like Naya. I don't give two shits about Naya, the law professor. Who gives a fuck about her love life? Do you give a fuck? I don't give a fuck about her love. They got nothing to do with her. She's just fucking there. She's just there because she's black. That's it. That's the only fucking reason she's there. She serves no fucking purpose. She has no connection with any of these characters. Oh, Miranda's staying at her place? Big fucking deal. That's not good enough to have her a main character on the show. She's not doing anything important. There's something that she knows fucking matters to anybody. Fucking Seema, same fucking shit. How the fuck do you get the real estate agent? The real estate agent for an apartment that Carrie didn't even fucking buy becomes her fucking BFF? Her fucking life coach? Like, what the fuck is this shit? Seema's what, 56 years old, 58 years old? She has no fucking friends. She has no friends. None of these women do. None of the new characters have any fucking friends. What does that tell you? That's right. Lisa Todd Wex, there's another fucking bitch. Basically a black version of fucking Charlotte. Okay? Oh, but there's a big difference. Lisa does work. Unlike Charlotte, Lisa does work, okay? She's a documentary. She's been working on the same fucking documentary for 8 fucking years, and she still hasn't fucking finished it, okay? But because she's black and she won an award, okay, and she's black, okay, they decided they wanted to turn her fucking unfinished documentary into a 10-part miniseries. Yeah. I guess that's her idea of fucking work, right? Just fucking take your time on the fucking dial. What the fuck was it about? I don't know. It's about some fucking strong, empowered black women in New York. Like, who gives a shit? Because that's always been a hallmark of Sex and the City, the strong, empowered black woman. No. We both know why she's there, okay? It has nothing to do with her sex life or what's going on with her, okay? Her life is pointless. We already get that shit with fucking Charlotte and Harry, okay? Rich fucking couple living in downtown Manhattan, high-priced lawyer, graduated Harvard, okay? And it's fucking shopaholic, fucking pretentious fucking wife, you know, who's this boss bitch, you know, and a mom, you know, all that kind of shit. We already had that. We already had those characters on the show. Why the fuck do we need another one? Why do we need another couple like that? Why? Well, you know why. You know why. Okay? You know exactly why. Okay? And I'm sorry, that's just not good enough. Okay? They need to be a part of the story. There needs to be a purpose for them to be there. Okay? Not just to be there and check off a fucking box. Okay? You see what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. And these characters just don't serve any fucking purpose. You know, I don't give a fuck about them, okay? I want to know about Brady. I want to know what's fucking going on with him, okay? Miranda's son. I want to know about fucking Lily, okay? Charlotte and fucking Harry's adopted Chinese daughter, okay? Because we were there. We were there when they adopted her. We know all the struggle that they went through trying to have a kid. They couldn't have one, so they ended up adopting, okay? I want to know what's going on with them, okay? I want to know what's going on with fucking, with Big's family. Okay, what about Charlotte's brother? Remember Charlotte had a brother, Wesley? Remember that? He was in the first. What the fuck happened to him? How come he didn't show up for either one of her weddings? You know, just shit like that. You know? What the fuck? And of course, the biggest one of all, which we all felt earlier in this episode, is Samantha. Samantha's not fucking there. Who's the fucking leader of this fucking group of women? There is no fucking leader here. There's no fucking woman. There's no person at all who's taking charge of all this shit and says, okay, here, let's get this shit done. You go there, you go there, you go there, let's go. There's nobody there to do that. Carrie's not a fucking leader. She doesn't know what the fuck she's asking people to tell her what to do. She don't fucking tell anyone what to do. This is bullshit. Where's the fucking leader? We need Samantha. There's no fucking Samantha. You think Samantha would allow any of this shit to happen on her watch? If Seema or Lisa or fucking or Naya were Samantha's friends, do you really think she would let them get away with half the shit they're doing? Fuck no, she wouldn't. Fuck no. Oh my God. She would never let her girlfriends do this shit. But everyone's fucking up in the air. Everyone's always what the fuck, got their head in the fucking clouds. The only thing they know what to do is fucking yell at their husbands. Yell at their boyfriends if they have one. You know, I have a husband, he's a piece of shit. I'm divorcing him. Boom, just like that. Like, what the fuck? Come on. This is no way to fucking tell a story. This is dumb. See what I mean? Okay, I'm Diego. I'll give you a straight man's point of view. Okay, if you're easily offended, get the fuck out right now. I will not censor myself to spare your feeling. I don't know you, okay, but I'm going to tell you a straight man's point of view. That's the point of view you never got. Okay, like I said before, it's the point of view you never got. And I'm going to give it to you, baby. Straight up, baby, with no lube. There's no lube here. Don't even look for it. Don't even look for it. There ain't none here. You're going to get it raw, baby. All right, the way you like it. All right, moving right along. Okay, so, yeah, so that's what I'm going to do here. Let's continue where we left off. All right, so basically Naya, who gives a fucking shit, man? Naya. Okay, Naya fucking, she received an award, or she got nominated, and she got elected into some fucking, the American, boss bitch black woman fucking lawyer institute. Okay, and of course, you know, there's always got to be somebody there who praises the women on the show, because these women can't even fucking take a shit in the morning without someone telling them how beautiful they are, how vivacious they are, you know, how they're spontaneous, they're direct, they're superfluous, you know, they're fucking aggressive, they're, or the other adjectives, okay, they're the jewel in the crown of the school. They were tenacious, they're brilliant, they're beloved and tenured and all the other fucking shit that you have to fucking tell. And not just Naya, but every other fucking woman in this fucking TV show needs to hear, okay, or else they ain't even be able to fucking take a shit. Okay, that's how much self-esteem they fucking boost they need every fucking episode, all right? And this is no different, all right? So that happens here. Okay, of course, she's not grateful as much as she's sad because she's not married anymore. She's been fucking a lot of white guys, a lot of surfers. Okay, she's been fucking a lot of Fabio wannabes, but you know, she did divorce her husband because she couldn't give him a kid. So what do? He got with this white girl. I guess she's a musician that's in his band. He's a musician too. He got with a white girl named Heidi, got her pregnant, and now they're having a baby. He posted on social media, and they even invited Naya to the fucking the baby shower. So Naya bought them $1,000 fucking Magnum 2500 stroller. Just to show there's no hard feelings and that she has all this disposable income because the only real love any of these women on the show have is their career. That is their only real love that any of these women have is their career comes first. Everything else comes second or third, okay? And I'm talking about the kids, the husbands, family members, even friends. Everyone comes after the fucking career. The career is the number one fucking thing. Okay, nothing can get in the way of the career that every fucking woman on the show has, okay? Nothing can get in the way of it, all right? So that's going on here. Okay, so that happens. So she decides she's not going to go to Carrie's 16-person fucking Michelin chef fucking dinner that she won in a fucking raffle. Okay, and so she ain't gonna go. Then Miranda makes her change her mind. Okay, so now she's gonna go to the fucking Carrie's dinner party. All right. So the very next scene here is the actual dinner party. We got Carrie there, and she's going over all the silverware. Okay, she's got the cards on all the tables, so everyone knows where to sit. They got monograms on the napkins. Everything looks really nice. Okay, Carrie's there, dressed like a fucking idiot. She's dressed like fucking like a checkerboard. Okay, basically. All right, she's there with her fucking cat named Shoes. She named her fucking cat Shoes. Okay, so she literally plays with her pussy. All right. Anyway, we hear the song "Best of My Love" by The Emotions, which is a pretty good disco song. I personally love disco. I think it's the greatest music ever made. You know, you probably didn't realize this, okay, but disco, you know, was the last time in history that popular dance music was actually played with instruments. Okay, because after disco died, which it never really did, not my house anyway, it never died. All right, but supposedly disco died, and when it did, all dance music became synthesized after that. It all became computers. Okay, disco's the last time they actually used instruments for popular dance music on the radio. Yeah, did you know that? Well, now you do. Okay, so that's disco. Okay, so we're listening to "Best of My Love" by The Emotions. Okay, which is a good song. Carrie's there with her checkered dress, like I said. She's setting up for the dinner party. Lisa and Herb are already there. They're looking at everything. They're dressed really nice. Herb's in, and she's except for Lisa. Lisa's dressed like a fucking volcano. She's dressed like fucking lava. She's wearing a big muumuu that's the color of fucking lava. So she looks like she's oozing lava down her stomach, her shoulders, everything. It looks bad. Okay, then Herb's just sitting there, you know, standing there in his fucking suit, you know, acting like a pussy that he always is. Okay, no changes there. Okay, and then all of a sudden Charlotte shows up by herself. Harry's not there. Okay, but she says hi to everybody, says hi to Lisa, says hi to Herb. Okay, and then Lisette's already there, getting shit-faced on a fucking a Cosmo. Okay, now Lisette is moving into this apartment now. Carrie sold her the apartment. We don't know how much for, but it was really cheap. Okay, and Seema brokered the deal, and she's never going to let Lisette forget what a steal it was for her to buy that apartment. Okay, so Lisette's standing there drinking her Cosmo, wearing the shortest fucking skirt, the shortest fucking tennis skirt I have ever seen in my entire fucking life. I mean, you can see her pussy hairs sticking out of the bottom. That's how high up it goes. Okay, she's wearing that, and then, you know, from the waist down. Okay, and then from the waist up, she looks like fucking Little Bo Peep. So yeah, she has no fucking fashion sense at all either. Just like fucking Carrie, she looks like a fucking clown. Okay, her fucking Jerry curls that she has on, even though she's a white girl, looks like it came right out of fucking El DeBarge from fucking 1983. Okay, you know, singing Night and Day. I can tell you how I feel about. I mean, it's the shit that the Jacksons wore. Okay, the way the shit they put in their hair back in the early 80s. That's exactly what Lisette's hair looks like. Okay, perm and everything, dude. She looks fucking disgusting. Okay, which sucks because she's a pretty girl, but you know, I don't give two shits about her. She never got any character development. Okay, Lisette is in her late 20s. Okay, she's basically Carrie 25 fucking years ago, okay? And Carrie's done nothing to expand on that relationship. She has not been her mentor. She has not been there helping her out, giving her dating advice. She has not been there to fucking to walk her through life, to guide her the way that her girlfriends guided her when she was going through all that shit. She was not been there at all. She's not been a rock for Lisette to stand on or nothing like that. She's just been fucking there. Okay, it's like Carrie kept her at an arm's length. Like, she was nice to her, but she didn't really want to get involved with Lisette's life. Unlike Seema and Shay, where she's up with both their assholes all the fucking time. Okay, Lisette, no, not so much. No. Why? Because Lisette's white. That's why. Because she's white. Okay, and even though Carrie's white too, we can't have Carrie having too many white friends. Okay, they got to be fucking trans. They got to be a person of color, and by person I mean a woman of color. You can't have any fucking guys in there. You see what I mean? So that's what's going on here. Okay, that's why she has no relationship really with Lisette. She has a huge relationship with Seema and fucking Shay, and I bet she's even closer to fucking Naya and Lisa than she is with Lisette, even though Lisette lives right downstairs from her. All right, so that's going on here. Okay, she's there drinking her martinis, okay, and Lisa talks to Charlotte about how she lost the baby. She had a miscarriage, she lost the baby. She had the baby died in the toilet. Yeah, I know it's a hard way to say it, but that's fucking what happened. Okay, well, what the fuck do you expect, Lisa? You're fucking 52 years old. What the fuck did you think was gonna happen? You're 52 years old, and you think you're gonna have a fucking baby? Are you out of your fucking mind? Anyway, but that wasn't the real concern. The real concern that Lisa has is that the reason she's upset is because she don't want the fucking baby. She wants her career. That documentary she's been working on for 8 years that PBS wants her to do 10 episodes of now instead of one documentary. Yeah, that's more important to her than having the fucking baby. So what does she do now that she's pregnant? Okay, but she wants to pursue her career. Okay, what does she do? She takes it out on her husband. It's her husband's fault because he didn't get the vasectomy that she told him to get 8 years ago. Okay, so she fucking yells at him, tells him what a piece of shit he is, blah, blah, He's like, hey, you're right, sweetheart. I am just a dumbass because I can't do anything right, sweetheart. I'm just dumb and shit. Oh my God. Where are the sleepy pills? Where are the sleepy pills? Basically, that's her. That's all the men on the show. Okay, so that's going on. All right, but now she feels bad because she lost the baby now. Okay, yeah, I'll bet she did. Yeah, hey, did you look for some coat hangers in that bathroom there, Herb? When she came out of there and told you she lost the baby? Yeah, did you look for any coat hangers? Because I would have. Okay, anyway, so yeah, so apparently she feels guilty now because she didn't want the baby. She wanted a career. She thinks that maybe her evil thoughts of wanting to kill the baby. Okay, maybe her conscience. No, she didn't have one. Okay, or maybe that Republican side of her. No, that's not possible. Okay, that part of her womanhood that knows that fucking killing the babies in your stomach is wrong. That part of her, I think, is probably fucking with her right now because even though she did not, well, I think she did, but the show doesn't tell you she aborted the baby. Okay, but I think she did. That's just between you and me. Even though that didn't happen officially. I think that she thinks that her negative thoughts about the baby is what killed the baby. And that's true too. It's what happens afterwards that we're not sure about. You see what I mean? Okay, so that's going on. Yeah. So yeah, she tells Charlotte she lost the baby, but she don't want to talk about it here at this party right now. So Charlotte shuts up about it, okay? Charlotte respects that in a way that she would never respect her husband. If that was Harry telling her, hey, sweetheart, let's just not talk about this right now, she would be all fucking over his ass. What the hell do you mean you're not talking about it right now? I'll talk about it whenever the hell I fucking want to. That's what Charlotte would do if it was Harry. But it's Lisa, and she's black, so she's got to respect her, you see. All right. Now, it turns out Harry ends up showing up late after all. The reason he was late, he had to stop at that fucking Apple store so he could buy his sweetheart, the love of his life, a new phone, a new iPhone, to make up for the one that she threw in the fucking margarita blender when she got shit-faced the other night. Oh, how sweet of you, my darling precious onesie. Look, I got you a new phone, sweetheart, because you're too fucking stupid to get one yourself. Oh, no, that's not it. No, that's not it. It's because you don't have any fucking money. I'm the only one that makes any money in the whole fucking family. So I use that money to buy you a new phone, sweetheart, because you're the love of my life. Yeah, that's basically what happened. All right, yeah, so that's going on. But he tells Herbert that my wife, my beautiful, precious, lovely one here, at her job, she is slaying it. Yeah. Actually says that. All right. Then of course Giuseppe and Anthony arrive. They're the gay couple. Giuseppe's the fucking big dick fucking Italian guy with the accent who's a poet that does no fucking poetry. Okay, he just likes to get fucked in the ass by Anthony. That's the extent of the relationship, but he wants more. Okay, he wants the relationship to go into a new level. And by new level is that he wants to be the one that fucks Anthony in the ass for a change. And Anthony says an ass virgin. That's their words, not mine. Okay, he ain't ready to have that fucking 9 inches of man meat go inside and deposit some fucking mustard in there. Okay, he's not ready for that. He's always been the man in the relationship. Okay, and the other men have always been the women in the relationship, if you know what I mean. Okay, Anthony ain't no bottom. He's a top. But he doesn't act like one. I always thought he was a bottom myself. Okay, but anyway, yeah. So only has easy bacon. So anyways, well, they run. So Carrie goes downstairs and she runs into Giuseppe and Anthony arriving. Okay, and they notice that all these waiters are coming up and down the stairs out of Lisette's apartment to go upstairs to deliver the hors d'oeuvres. So they go, "What's going on here?" And say, "Oh well," Carrie's like, "You know me, Anthony. All I got's an easy bake oven in there." So we're going to use Lisette's kitchen, okay, to cook the courses tonight, okay? It's the least she could do since I sold her the apartment for so cheap, you know? So that's going on. Giuseppe tells Anthony they're about to go up the stairs, and Giuseppe says, "After you, Anthony, after you. Unless that makes you feel like a woman, then it'll be after me." Okay, now Giuseppe is more cosmopolitan about their sexual relationship. He doesn't believe that either one of them are the woman. Okay, he believes that both of them are the men, and that they're both men. They should both be able to take it up the ass. You cannot keep up with these rules today. I swear to fucking God, my God. You know. Anyway, so he doesn't want like Anthony looking at him as the woman. He doesn't see himself as the woman. Okay, he sees himself as a man as well. Like he sees Anthony as a man, he sees himself as a man, you know. But Anthony's relegated him to being the woman in the relationship. And he doesn't like that. He doesn't like that at all. Okay, and I don't blame him. Okay, Anthony says like, so Anthony goes up first, and he tells like Giuseppe, he goes like, "Quit checking on my ass. It's not on the menu tonight." Okay, and then we get back to Lisette, okay, the new fucking dweller of Carrie's apartment, okay. Lisette's looking, she looks like I said earlier, she looks like a little fucking Bo Peep, okay. She got the ruffles in her fucking shoulders and shit in her sleeves, and she's got this super high fucking mini skirt on, okay, a tennis skirt, but it's a black tennis skirt that goes all the way up to her fucking pussy hairs. I mean, you can see her fucking vaginal lips sticking out of the bottom. That's how high up it is, okay. And so she's just standing there drinking her fucking martini. All right. Okay. When all of a sudden Shay breaks through the fucking door, you know, because, you know, big ass Shay, she fucking breaks through the fucking door, you know, like, you know, thinking that she looks like fucking Jordan Knight from fucking New Kids on the Block. Oh, hey, man. Yeah, cool. All right. I'm here at the party, man. Look at me, man. I got more testosterone in me than if the fucking Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Holy shit, but I got a vagina. That makes me more of a man than him. Yeah, dude. Yeah, basically like that, you know. Very attractive. Yeah, absolutely. All right, so that's going on here. Okay, she shows up. You know, and then of course, Lisette's, "Oh, you must be Shady. You know, I used to listen to your podcast all the time. And then you quit doing it. So you got any new shows coming out?" She's like, you know, now that you mention it, actually, I fucking don't. I don't have any shows at all. You see, I don't know, you know, I don't know you. Okay, from Adam, I'm probably never going to see you again. You know, so right now, it's like, I'm what you call transitioning. Okay? I went from being fucking an ugly woman to being an ugly woman that thinks she's a man. I'm also transitioning in my life as well. You know, the old me is fucked. Fucked. And the new me ain't here yet. So I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here or on this show. But I know I got a fucking vagina. Now what the fuck does that mean, Shay? You're transitioning from transitioning? What the fuck? I have no fucking idea what you're talking about, Shay. You're transitioning from what? You've already transitioned. Okay, and you're not transitioning the other way, so you know what are you gonna transition into? I don't fucking understand you. God damn. Anyway, that's going on. Lisette's like, oh, you're in a cocoon stage. Yeah, like me, you know, when I first to New York, you know, when I came to New York for the first time, and blah 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 blah, and then blah 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 blah. Look at my butterfly ring. See my butterfly ring? You want me to turn it up? That's basically what happens there. You know, and then of course Jackie shows up. Okay, remember Jackie? He's the fucking gay straight guy. Okay, Jackie's this guy. He's pretty tall. He's like what, 4'11", 4'10". The last time we saw him, he got a major case of diarrhea while he was having brunch with Carrie. So he had to run into the fucking bathroom, you know, and blow some chunks. Okay, that was the last time we saw him. But what we do know about Jackie, he used to work at the podcast with Shay and Carrie until it got canceled. All right, and he got married. We went to his wedding last season. Okay, he wore a fucking yellow fucking tuxedo. With the fucking pink shirt and just yeah, and he's supposed to be heterosexual. You have to double check that one, all right? But yeah, apparently he likes to brag about how he fucking jerked off in the subway for women. This guy Jackie, he tries to act like an alpha male, but he's clearly a fucking pussy. Complete, and I mean in every sense of the word. I bet you his wife has a bigger dick than he does. Okay, he has absolutely no fucking testosterone. Okay, he's another version of the fucking wimpy fucking pussy husband that all the men are on this show. He's that times 10. He's actually worse than Harry and Herbert. Okay, because Harry and Herbert look normal until you get to know them, and then you realize there are a couple of fucking suck asses. Okay, but Jackie already looks like a suck ass, and guess what? That leaves you nothing to the imagination, because when it comes to Jackie, what you see is what you get. And what I'm seeing here now is this short little fucking Asian guy who thinks he's like some fucking popular fucking acts like a popular musician, even though he's not. He's got a fucking army fucking goddamn fucking Vietnam jacket on, okay, with a yellow fucking hat that makes him look fucking gay. I'm just gonna say he looks like a boop. Yeah, exactly. You know that word that you heard when you heard the boop? Okay, that's exactly what he fucking looks like, okay? I'm just gonna fucking say it. That's exactly what he fucking looks like, okay? Well apt for the fucking show, okay? That's exactly, this is a man, I can never respect a man like this, okay? Even his voice is high pitched. There's nothing fucking masculine about him. There's absolutely nothing about him, okay? And it was just exactly what the producers want. This is what they think heterosexual men are. They're Jackie. Okay? They're a bunch of fucking pussies. Okay? They act like they're gay. They sound like they're gay. They move like they're fucking gay. They talk like they're fucking gay. Oh, but guess what? They have a wife at home. What the fuck? Okay? Okay, that's not a wife. That's a fucking beard, man. And this beard is this black woman named Smoke. Okay, who's apparently, she designs dresses and shit. She designed a dress for Carrie that she never fucking finished, okay, because she's not that good of a designer after all, but she just spent the whole fucking day working on that dress, yelling and berating and emasculating her husband in front of fucking Carrie. She has no problem fucking doing that because she wears the pants in that family. She's the swinging dick in that household, not him. What do you expect? They got a fucking sewing machine next to their fucking bed, for Christ's sake. All right, so that's fucking Jackie, Mr. Pussy Little fucking Jackie. All right, little fucking dweeb. Anyway, so he's there talking to Shay because, you know, they know each other. Okay, you know, he grabs, like, give me that thing I need. And Shay says, like, Zoloft? Exactly, yeah. That's the kind of jokes that are on here. And then fucking Smoke tells Lisette, oh, this is the way comedians talk to each other. Don't worry about it. Yeah, okay. Hey, you know what? It's better than the way you talked to your fucking husband, Smoke. The way you fucking called him a piece of shit, told him to get the fuck out of your face, okay, when you were working on fucking Carrie's dress. Remember that? And he was just like, I think I better go get a pack of cigarettes right now. Just like that, after you fucking embarrassed the fuck out of him and humiliated him in front of Carrie, his coworker. Yeah, that's the kind of fucking a guy that he is. All right, no balls. All right, so Carrie joins the hug, okay? She joins the hug with Jackie and fucking Shay. And Jackie, of course, oh, the Beatles are back together. No, they're not. No, they're not. Don't even put yourself in that fucking category. You're nowhere near that category, okay? Yeah. So that's going on here. And even if you thought you were the Beatles, you're not. You know why? Because there's somebody missing, Franklin. The guy that fucking Carrie was fucking in the beginning of the season, Franklin, you know, the producer from their podcast. Yeah, he's missing. He's gone. He wanted a relationship with Carrie. Why the fuck? I don't know. Maybe he's got a thing for fucking old ladies. But Carrie did not want a relationship with him. She just wanted to fuck him every Wednesday. So, so he said, okay, bye. And the podcast got canceled because she refused to do a fucking commercial for some sort of vaginal products, okay? Yeah. So he was a good producer too, yeah. So no, he ain't there. So no, the Beatles are not back together. All right, the next scene here, we got Miranda. Miranda and Naya arrive together, of course, because they're roommates. Okay, and we see the Michelin chef, okay? Now, if you remember the Michelin chef, okay, I remember him. It was Toussaint. Okay, now you probably don't remember this part of him, okay? Because you remember the episode that featured Toussaint, he basically had a fucking collar that was way the fuck down here, so you could see his chest, you know, and he just came over and started flirting with fucking Naya, like, hey, I'm Toussaint, you know? You like chocolate? Well, who doesn't like chocolate? And then she says, like, oh, well, you know, I can't have chocolate because I'm married. He's like, oh, okay, well, doesn't mean you can't enjoy some chocolates. She's like, no, I'm married, sorry, can't do it, bye, you know. Okay, well, if you ever change your mind about chocolate. You know, basically just like that, okay? That's what happened, okay? And we never saw him again. I thought he was a one and done. No, apparently he is the Michelin chef that's doing this party tonight, okay? And of course, he doesn't have the fucking open collar this time because he's wearing his chef shirt, okay? And it says Toussaint on there, and we recognize him, of course. Okay, he's some fucking middle-aged black guy. He seems very charming, though. Seems very nice, you know. I remember him. He was flirting on Naya, and when I reviewed that episode, I remember thinking like, okay, he's at a fucking nice bar. Why the fuck this good-looking guy who's obviously well off? You know, I mean, he can afford to be there. He's dressed really nice. You know, he's got some game. He's got some swag. Why the fuck would he be hitting on a fucking 47-year-old Nia Wallace when there's some hot 23-year-olds standing right there behind him? You see what I mean? Okay, that's like, this is fucking bullshit. Well, it's even more bullshit now, because when Naya recognizes him and he recognizes her and tells her, oh yeah, you're the one that was married. She's like, yeah, that's right, yeah, I'm not married anymore. You know, that kind of shit. We find out that Toussaint, that bar that fucking Naya was in when she first met him, that's his bar. He owns it. The name of the bar is called Bar T, after Toussaint. His name's Toussaint. Bar T. It's his bar. We did not know he owned the place. Okay, so not only is he a Michelin chef, he owns the fucking nightclub where Naya met him. Okay, it was the owner was hitting on one of the customers. Okay, so now she's getting all sorts of wet. Ooh, no more fucking surfer boys in my future. I think I want this guy. You know, so she's just like, So now it's just fucking sexual innuendos for the rest of the fucking episode. All right. Oh, well, are you gonna be cooking for me tonight? Are you gonna make things hot down there? You know, that kind of shit like that, you know. And Miranda's just like, oh my God, heterosexuality. I better get the fuck out of here, you know. So she runs upstairs, okay. So that's going on here, blah, blah, blah. She opens up the chested Toussaint, open chested Toussaint, blah, 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 yeah. I already talked about all that shit. Let's just get through this shit. Okay, yes. Okay, and then, of course, Miranda runs upstairs to Carrie's apartment, okay, and, of course, she meets the other fugly. There's a lot of fuglies in the show, but I'm talking about Shay, okay? So the two fuglies meet each other again. You know, it's kind of like, you know, a King Kong meets Godzilla. They see each other, you know, in the fucking kitchen. Now, Miranda was dreading seeing Shay because last time Miranda saw Shay, she yelled at her in the middle of the fucking sidewalk because Shay did a stand-up routine where she was basically all of her jokes were making fun of Miranda, and Miranda took that personally, but Shay did not know Miranda was in the audience, okay? So she yelled at her, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that was the last time we saw each other. Okay, and there's fucking Shay, and there's Miranda. And Miranda's like, we cannot ruin this night for Carrie. And he's like, I will never make jokes about you again unless I want to. You know, she's like, basically that kind of fucking thing. I thought they were funny. I didn't know you were going to be there that night, or else I never would have said those jokes. You know, that kind of shit, you know. Okay, Miranda's like, I thought we ended well. She's like, I thought we did too, but you never returned my calls. You know, I thought and I thought the jokes I made were funny. He's like, look, Shay, okay, I'm really bad at leaving relationships. Naya says that I'm like a cold turkey is my spirit animal, okay? I'm really bad at leaving relationships. I never keep in touch with anybody. Once I broke it off, I break it off. And I'm bad at leaving relationships, okay? And by the way, those jokes were not funny. Okay, what was it? And what was it anyway? What was us anyway? And Shay's like, Miranda, we were a train wreck, okay? And then Miranda's like, oh yeah, but we were the good kind of train wreck, you know? The good kind, the kind where nobody dies and you can walk away from it. But you had to go on that train because that was the only train that was going to get you to where you needed to go. What the fuck are we talking about, okay? It was the only train that could get you there. Okay, so that's going on here, the transcendentalism shit. And then Seema and Ravi arrive. Ravi, her boy toy, her fucking movie director. He directs fucking superhero movies for Marvel, for Disney. Yeah, right. Okay, of course, he also has an ass cough. Surgically attached to his neck at all times, okay? So it never comes off, okay? He never wears a tie or anything. He always wears the ass cough everywhere he goes. When he's taking a shit, when he's taking a shower, when he's fucking Seema, he's wearing the ass cough, okay? It never fucking leaves. He's always got the open chest with the fucking 1970s fucking shoulders, okay? The lapels sticking out, okay? I don't know why, but that's him, okay? Maybe you're stuck in 1970s, all right? I know I am. All right, so that's going on here, and they both arrive, okay? And Lisa talks to Giuseppe, okay, the gay guy with the big dick, okay, and brags about visiting Rome. Oh my God, I've been to Rome too. I love your country. I love your city, Rome, where you're from. I go there every year. 8 times a year I go there because I'm fucking rich. You know, and Giuseppe mentions that he's, I am going back to Rome. You know, and Anthony looks over like Anthony did not know he was going to say that, you know? And if you look there, there's Charlotte, looks at Anthony, looks at Giuseppe, goes, yeah, but you're going to come back, right? He's like, actually, I do not know if I'm going to come back at all. You know, there's poetry here in New York is so very, what is that word you have in English where you can only go so far, and then you can't go anymore? What is that word? And then Harry says, impenetrable. Yes, that's right. Impenetrable. And he looks at fucking Anthony he's like, that is what America is to me. It's impenetrable. In other words, Anthony won't let Giuseppe fuck him in the ass. That's a deal breaker. It's a deal breaker for me too. But only with women, of course. Anyway, not talking about me though. All right, so that's going on. I get that disgusting thought out of your mind. You think I want to get shit on my dick? Oh my God, you're fucking disgusting. You ever fucking think that? You know what that is? That's fucking hepatitis, man. That's fucking AIDS. You don't want that shit. Oh, that's gross. Anyway, let's not talk about that anymore, all right? Now, you can look at Anthony's face when he says that. It's fucking gold. It's fucking gold. Mario Cantel's a very good actor here, okay? So anyway, so Robbie's phone blows up again. He's always on his fucking cell phone all the time. So he's got to leave and talk on his cell phone out in the hallway. Seema complains about him to Carrie, how he's always on his phone. And the biggest thing she complains about is earlier in this episode, she told Robbie that I love you. She said, I love you while they're having sex. He said, I love you too. And that was it. All right? So he said it back to her, okay? But she thinks that because she said that now Robbie's pulling away from her. He's pulling away from me now, Carrie. And Carrie has to boost Seema's self-confidence. Of course she does. No, Seema, you're beautiful. You're fabulous. You're caring. You're nurturing. You're so smart. You're successful. You're wealthy. Basically just the adjectives just keep coming so that Seema will feel better about himself because all these strong, independent, tough boss bitches need fucking someone to tell them how fucking great they are or else they're going to fucking try to end themselves. All right. Yeah, that's how fucking strong they are. Okay, of course. All right, And Carrie's like, he cannot take his eyes off you. I looked at him. He can't take his eyes off you, Seema. You're the one that's pulling away. I think you're scared that this might be real. This might be what you've been waiting for, Seema. And no penis bump needed. And I think you're just scared to death. Take a breath. And remember, you're not a temp. So Steve was like, I'm not kidding, she does it. All right, the next scene here, Anthony's there. He's in the closet. He's in Carrie's closet. Yeah, him and Giuseppe are in the closet. Get it? Get it? All right, so they're talking in the closet, and Anthony says, like, you're leaving me because I won't let you fuck me up the ass. That should be the name of this episode. Always you making excuses to not let me in. Too old, too young, poet, use words like sphincter, not your asshole. This isn't about that. This is not about your ass. It's about your other walls. And then Lisette, drunk as shit, interrupts and just walks right in between their conversation, going like, oh my God, look, Carrie left me her bras. Ah! And she walks away. Yeah. Okay. The reason this is going on is they're standing right next to the fucking bathroom. Okay. Now everyone in this fucking party is going to end up in the bathroom eventually. Okay. So why the fuck are they having their private conversation right there? Makes no fucking sense. But anyway, that's going on. All right. Yeah. Okay. And Anthony says like, you're right. You're right, Giuseppe. It is me. It's me. I have issues. I do. I've only been in love once. And I called all the shots. You were? Which ones was that? Was it Stanford or was it Paulo? Oh, you thought I forgot about Paulo, didn't you, Anthony? No, I remember Paulo. You talked to fucking Charlotte about Paulo after Charlotte and Harry broke up back on Sex and the City. You told Charlotte that you never got over Paulo. He was some Brazilian guy that you fucked. Okay? You never got over him. Okay? So who are you talking about you only been in love once? Stanford or Paulo or someone else? So yeah, that's going on. He's like, I've only been in love once and I called all the shots. And Giuseppe's like, you are you trying to tell me that you love me? What? I never said it? Yeah, pretty much that's how that goes. All right, here. Carrie presents her cat named Shoes to her friends. She holds up her fucking cat. Literally, she just bought a new apartment with her cat. Okay, she's gonna play with her pussy all day long. Okay, yes, that really happened. All right, and everyone fucking comes in their fucking pants when they look at Carrie holding the cat. They're all like, pretty much every fucking gay, even the men. Because the show's written by gay guys, lesbians, and men with vaginas. Okay, so that happens. It's all at the same time. Okay, and then Lisa and Herbert, they interrupt. Lisa runs through the closet, interrupts fucking Anthony and Giuseppe while they're kissing each other, and goes straight to the bathroom. Then Herbert shows up immediately. He sees Anthony and Giuseppe kissing each other. He's kind of like, oh man, I wish I could get involved in that, but I can't right now. And then he walks into the bathroom as well to go talk to his wife. Okay, all right, I'm gonna stop my review right here, but I'll be back shortly to continue my review of It Just Like Shit. And thank you very much for watching this long, and I'll see you soon on the next one. Bye.